guys probably have no idea what this sign means to me. To you, it's just a plastic cheap hung sign, right? To me, you see this sign? It was 1 year ago when I walked into this arena and I saw this sign. It was 1 year ago when where I was professionally was down here. I walked in and I had my first match at Pro Wrestling EVO and they lit my fire way back up here. 1 year ago, I saw this sign. And where are we now? Pro Wrestling EVO, iPPV. Not only do I show the world, but we all show the world what we know we're capable of. And it's gonna happen on the iPPV. And here's the thing, you see I came in here and I took my position where I needed to be on the Super Hex Division leaderboard. Bam! Back on top, no plan B. I took care of Trevor Lee to the extent that I could, but then Eric Royal, he wants to interject himself with no rhyme or reason, or at least anything that he's given me. So you know, if you go back into the biblical terms, the 7 deadly sins, let's go with an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a kick for a kick. The kick's heard around the world. This is no Ray Finkel stuff. I'm talking about EVO, Pro Wrestling EVO, iPPV. Eric Royal, you're gonna get what you deserve. And not only are the people here gonna see it, but everyone around the world is gonna see it. And it's coming. 1 year.
June 30th, 2012, Pro Wrestling EVO presents its first ever internet pay-per-view. Such a big night for EVO, and what are Chip Day and Corey Hollis gonna do on that night?
We're gonna show the world exactly who we are. You know, that's the thing. We've been overlooked everywhere we go, just small guys, you know, one can kick and one throws guys. But that night, June 30th, we're coming here to finally show who we really are.
And wrestling a couple of fags.
Yeah, they think they're
fun athletic guys.
But they're really fags. That's just the way to say fags. It seriously is.
Trevor Lee, Ben Tyler, June 30th, live and in stereo. You're coming at the kid with pumped up kicks and the wrestling machine. See you guys on June 30th.
Do you want EVO action? 24/7? Well, now you can have it. Any day, anytime. EVO On Demand. Available now at evoondemand.com.
It's June 30th. iPPV, Pro Wrestling EVO. The EVO brass finally gives me what I want. Kirby Mack, I hope you're prepared to die.
June 30th, we get to wrestle the people we were supposed to wrestle at the EVO pre-show. The show where we were supposed to come out and dominate. But instead we got put with a black guy on steroids and a black guy that can't stay away from a buffet.
Steroids obviously don't work.
Not with us.
No, seriously?
So we have to wrestle Chip Day and Corey Hollis on just some random show.
Random show. Hey, but it is on iPPV.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if that could be kind of a big. I don't think so. I mean, it could be kind of a big deal.
It could be.
But you know, I guess we'll just have to go
our
out.
abs in HD on iPPV.
That's a good concept right there. That's good stuff.
Matthew 7:7 says, "Ask and ye shall receive. Knock and the door will open." Well, you know what? I asked Pro Wrestling EVO to bring me back. I begged them to give me the best talent that they have. And you know what? June 30th, they finally offered it to me. Oh yeah, it took 8 months to get there. It took them 8 months to give me a match at Pro Wrestling EVO, but did I expect anything different? Oh no. Because when you're Casey McKnight, you're always overshadowing everyone else. When you're Casey McKnight, you're always on the top of the card. And when you're Casey McKnight, you shine brighter than everyone else in the locker room, and everyone in Pro Wrestling EVO is afraid of that. So boys, June 30th, while all of you guys are trying to steal the show, while you are attempting to please the fans, while you guys are trying to go out there and risk your life and limb to steal the show, Marcellus King, Casey McKnight, Port City King versus the Mid-Atlantic King, king on king. And I guarantee you it will be no show. I guarantee you there will be no stealing involved, because it's going to be a fight, Marcellus. It's going to be a fight. See, you're used to fighting guys like Cedric Alexander. You're used to fighting guys like Robin, whatever his name is. Boys, but understand this. Understand this. Casey McKnight is a man. Casey McKnight has grown up from being a little boy, and let me tell you something, at 15 years old in the back of a trailer park, I was fighting men for money, and June 30th at 27 years old, on my birthday, Marcellus King, I'm coming to fight you for money, and there's nothing that's going to stand between Casey McKnight and his money. Pro Wrestling EVO, you finally done something smart.